Hey, good morning. Yes, it is. It is Wednesday or Tuesday, the 24th. So it's Christmas Eve, guys. So I'm not going to do a really long video. It's kind of going to be just kind of off topic and a way to get you guys in the festive moods, I guess. All right, stay tuned. Alrighty, my name is Eric, and if you didn't already know it, this is the weekday. But today is special. Today is Christmas Eve. So I want all you people out there to know how much you mean to me, and that I hope you have a great Christmas. You're able to spend time with family and friends, and if you're not, why not? Because, I mean, sometimes family are so far away, and I know it's hard to get together and stuff like that, but you must have friends in the area. And my feeling on it is if you could do me a small favor, and that is if you know of someone in your neighborhood that may be having a hard time with Christmas, because good chances are you're going to find out that they're older and maybe the distance is too far to try to spend Christmas with any family they have left. And my favor is you can do one of two things. You could invite them to dinner, but if that's not possible, even maybe a hot plate. And plan on spending an hour or two because you're going to listen to stories. Because that person, whether it's male or female, usually doesn't get to see too many people, and when they do, they just start talking, and all I do is I turn the mouth off and the ears on, and let them go. And you will find out that they will have had the fantastic best Christmas ever. But there are other things that are going on too, the anxiety, people worrying about presents, getting the right presents for this one, that one. Stop. Stop, please. Because that is not Christmas. It's not trying to get the perfect present. It's not about receiving the perfect present. In my family, I was the perfect present because I'm still here. At any point when God tells us it's our time to go, it's our time to go. You can kick and scream all you want, and that's the way it's going to be. We had a pastor stop in yesterday, and we fixed his tractor for him. And he was telling he wanted to know if I knew that one of my best friends had passed away. And I said, yeah. I had heard it the day before from a friend. We knew there was a car accident just up the road from my house, but we didn't know anything other than that. Everything was kind of kept hush hush. And what had happened is he had lost control of his vehicle. Some say he avoided a deer. I don't know. And he ended up shearing a power pole and landing like 8 feet up, because he went down the embankment, but he went 8 feet up on that tree and hit it and down onto a pile of rocks. He got out of that and walked to a neighbor's house. And it was late at night, and my friend didn't hear my other friend knocking. But he was able to flag somebody down, and they got rescued there, and he refused treatment until he did fall right out of the truck. Well, at that point, he was going one way or another. But he ended up hitting hard to where he had a concussion, and they took him to upstate where I was. And they ended up cutting part of the brain out to take a blood clot out and the swelling, and they left the cap off because of the swelling. And he never never came back. He was gone. Life is short, you know. And this pastor is like, Eric, when did you get out of the hospital? Because I went down to visit you in upstate, and I asked, because I had a couple other people I wanted to visit, and I knew that you were there. So when I asked information about you on the unit, they said you weren't there. And Claude took him over to the dates on the calendar of when I got out. And he said, you were there then, but why would they say you weren't there? I have no clue. But I said that after my daughter left, I didn't have any visitors until she came and got me. Life is short, and I want you to get into a good mood to enjoy Christmas, to enjoy the people that are around you. Don't take them for granted. Don't take yourself for granted. My Christmas, I had that with the kids Sunday. And that's how we've done it for a number of years since they've had little kids, is, you know, it doesn't have to be on Christmas. On Christmas, guess what I'm doing? Claude spent Christmas with his kids and grandkids on Saturday. So what I'm doing on Christmas Day is helping Claude change tires on his side-by-side. Now, of course, all I can do is offer moral support, but it's better than nothing. But we tried one, because they come off like a bugger, and the tire machine that I have at the shop won't go small enough to hook onto those rims. So my job is to stand on the rubber part of the tire, and he took a slide hammer and popped one loose. So we were able to break one free, so we decided, yes, it's a go, that we can do it, and that's what we're doing Christmas Day. And I found on sale a standing rib roast, 2-bone. I'm still trying to decide whether to cut it in half and have steaks. But I needed some sausage because I make my own spaghetti sauce. But I can't make anything small. It's from when the kids were growing up, right? I have a great big pan. And what I do is I start with my sausage. I buy sausage links and I slice them up. And I put in a package of 6 all sliced up. And then I put in 3 to 4 pounds of burger after I drained the grease off the sausage. I put the hamburger right in and start cooking that up. And then once it starts to get pretty good, then I'll add my spaghetti sauce. And usually I use Hunt's, either garlic and onion or meat sauce, what have you. And that's it. I let it sit there and simmer. And what I like the best is I don't eat it that night. I put it in the fridge and I pull it back out, and then I have spaghetti the following night. But I also get 8 to 10 portions that I have freezer tins that I put in, and there's 8 to 10 more meals that all I have to do is just pull them out, put them in the microwave. Nice, fresh, it's homegrown beef. It's Price Chopper, store-bought sausage, and store-bought Hunts, of course. So that's what I'm doing on Christmas. And the standing rib roast, I was going to slice it in half, but then when I was in there getting the sausages, they had 3 T-bones marked down to $7. I mean, they're thick, and because they sat in the shelf too long, I guess. And they had one ribeye that was marked down to, I think it was $6.80 or something. So I grabbed them. So I think I'm going to keep the standing rib roast as a standing rib roast and take it out when I know other people are going to come, because I can't even eat a little steak like that. The dogs share it with me. I eat like a mouse, but my eyes are bigger than my stomach, you know. So on that note, you guys have a great Christmas Eve. I probably am not going to put anything out tomorrow. If I do something, I'll probably put it up the following day and just be a day ahead of time. Maybe Claude and I breaking down tires. You never know here, right? But on that note, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas Eve and Christmas. And I'll catch up with you before the new year. All right. Thanks so much for watching.